9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar, crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it out in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all, we are all one, we are all. Pick me up, yeah, moonchild, put me into overflow. Superstar.
Hey everybody. So no, I have not slept yet, and was absolutely not planning on doing this. I was actually going to lay down, but since this is all coming out, like more and more evidence is coming out, guys, and I wasn't going to show like the emails that I had got of proof of them contacting the sisters. I don't think I'm showing that now. I don't know. I wasn't gonna show. I was gonna hold on to it and see if they would just like move on, or anyway, until I got what I just got, I had to get out of bed for this one. This is pretty bad. This is the most disgusting thing like I've ever seen here on be done to somebody here on YouTube. And it happened to me, but I don't think I even realized. I mean, I realized it was disgusting, but I was more worried about Jim, I'm kind of wanting to wait till it's 4 a.m., so this is probably going to be more of a replay crew. But I want to at least give it a few minutes here. I know Scuba Diva is like, you guys have no idea, like, and the more I'm seeing of the evidence of the stuff that they done that I didn't even know, like, I feel like I have a huge civil case. It's like really bad, guys. I just found proof, or somebody just sent me proof that of them personally reaching out to the sisters. They're fucking liars. Just like I thought. I don't know. I mean, they're so done, guys. We have screenshots or Discords, voice recordings, emails. Like, I mean, their evil plot is it's so gross. And this was all like, they ruined, and this is going to show you, I'm going to show you how they ruined my relationship with Jim's family. I can't show, oh my God, I can't show all of this because it's so hurtful. Like, I can't even read it because they were this. I need to slow down. The protection orders, I don't know if you want, but there, it says they are public. I was shocked. Who says it says they are public? No, this was a motion. This was a motion. Nobody would have got it, Lori. We didn't even have a protective order in place. It was a motion that hadn't even gone to court yet. The documents are absolutely like, the motion petition for a protective order is not public info. I hadn't even gotten it. Now, if I had got it, yes, protective orders are public as far as if you look them up in the registry, protective order registry. But the in Indiana, Well, so if they did get it, like, I'll have to look into all that just to make sure, because this is bad. Be real, they've really, like, you guys do not understand what I have been through. This is like, it's so bad. Every time I turn around, I mean, it's just every second. Like, I haven't even been able to sleep, like, with all this stuff coming out. It makes me want to, I mean, I want to just let it go. I do. I just want them to leave me alone. I wish that they would just move on. You're right. I just would rather it move on. I do feel like I mean, some of the stuff I felt like was criminal, like of them trying to get criminal charges put on me. They were like literally calling law enforcement in Cindy State trying to get me in trouble for some kind of elder abuse. You guys, make that make sense. Or some kind of credit card, like, stuff. Like, it's make it make sense. All right. Let's show, I guess we'll go to, we'll see how it plays out. Be real. I'd rather it just go away. You know what I mean? Too. I mean, this is a screenshot from their Discord. 11/25/22 of 22. Less than a month after Jim passed away. While Ziggy was ? Shocking. Cindy did close the card since it's maxed. There will be additional fees for the card going over the credit limit when interest gets tacked on. Tits reached out to Jim's kids on Facebook and heard back from 2 so far. I'm hoping to speak to them and use it as leverage if she releases any phone calls with Cindy. Leverage? What do you mean if I release phone calls with Cindy? Why? Then down here, screenshots. I can't tell who they're talking to, but they only put here the response, and it's blurry. I can't tell from the information either. They didn't put what they sent them, so I don't see what kind of bullshit they told them, what kind of lies. See, they ruined. I've never had a problem with his kids. I mean, there was a couple that were kind of jealous, of course, a little bit of problems. And of course, like when people pass, they want somebody to blame. We were going through a hard time, and I think the kids were mad, because Jim was upset about us breaking up. So of course they wanted somebody to blame. I don't blame them. Grief affects people like odd, okay? And they took advantage of that. Within 30 days of their father's passing, they were contacting Jim's kids. And here it is right here. Right here, you can see part of the message I left out. My dad has the biggest heart, and wow, Ziggy was shocking. Cindy did close the card since it's max. There will be additional fees for the card going over the credit limit when interest gets tacked on. TitsMcGee, aka Becca, reached out to Jim's kids on Facebook and heard back from 2 so far. I'm hoping to speak to them and use it as leverage if she releases any phone calls with Cindy. What's wrong with the phone calls with Cindy? What were you guys afraid of? Is this a joke? I'm scrolling back to look at some of your messages. So I'll post this on the Aw, thank you so much. Karma's Queen, that's so sweet. I was just going to post this on my community wall, but I thought that this deserves more, and I have more than this. I have emails of their of when they reached out to his sisters. So that's another lie you lied about, Pearl. Would you like to explain? You said you guys would never talk to the sisters. Oh, you said you wouldn't. You didn't say TitsMcGee wouldn't, or the others didn't. Your little pals that you're freaking cheerleading for. What do you have to say for yourself? Are you going to apologize? What do you mean use as leverage? This sounds like blackmail. Sounds like blackmail. It's devastating to read those screenshots, you guys, and see his kids say those things, or his supposed kids say those things. But we have to remember they were manipulating the kids and making them think I was talking bad about their father. After, I mean, come on, this was less than a month after his passing, and they're sitting here trying and manipulating the family to get info just to try to ruin me. How this is like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Was there nobody in that group that, I mean, this is crazy. And this wasn't even Lolita that reached out. It was TitsMcGee, aka Becca. Yeah, let's bug the descendants' children with while they're grieving their dad. Sounds like a freaking great idea, right? Let's get them all worked up, and let's tell them all the stuff that his girlfriend of 9 years was saying about him supposedly. No, they made them aware of the protective order. They did all kinds of fucking shady stuff that was just between me and Jim. They know their father was not perfect, but they took advantage of his kids during this time. I can't. And I knew they reached out to the kids. I knew it because I had one of the kids messaging me, going off on me. Then I had another one telling me to tell you guys to stop messaging her. I couldn't help like that. They were getting on me about all of YouTube, all of you guys bothering them. The circle jerks, they were mad that they were brought into all this. So thanks a fucking lot for introducing it to them and making their grieving process that much harder and that much more difficult. Do you guys not care? You don't care who you hurt as long as you hurt Ziggy? And the stuff in the text messages that I read, I couldn't even read it all. And what I scribbled out there were messages from one of the daughters, I guess, and I did not. The stuff they were saying didn't even like. I don't know. I'd have to see what they sent them. There had to have been a reason they were saying. It was crazy. It was horrible. I'd like to, Becca, let's show us what you sent. Show us what you sent his kids. Actually, no, leave his kids alone. Actually, no. I want you guys to stop talking about Jim, please. Okay? Jim and his family, I am asking you that. I just want to move on. Stop talking about Jim. You guys have no right to put yourself in that situation. Yeah, that's what I say, karma. Yeah. Karma is queen. They thought I was going to that they were going to chase me off the internet like they were trying to do 6-Up at first, but changed their, thought that they could get much more attention if they turned on the Zixter and teamed up with 6-Up. That's exactly why they did it. They started getting a little bit of attention from being circle jerks, and they were all Ziggy's mods. And it was a group of people that were they would go after 6-Up and her lies and expose her. That's what Lolita made the channel for. Tits reached out Jim's kids on Facebook and heard back from 2 so far. TitsMcGee, would you like to explain? Who hasn't posted a video in 6 months? Didn't they made a new channel. They made these side channels. Use it as leverage if she releases what's wrong with releasing the phone calls with Ziggy? With Cindy. With Ziggy. What is wrong with me? Why? I don't understand. The bottom part is very, very concerning. I'm hoping to speak to them and use it as leverage if she releases any phone calls with Cindy. Why? What? You don't want the truth out there? You guys trying to hide the truth? What's wrong with me releasing the phone calls with Cindy? I never understood that. I never understood why they were they acted like it was horrible that I released the phone calls of how the loan situation happened. They were trying to make it seem like I completely changed it around, and they were mad and didn't want me to show how it happened. Yeah, after the Lolita thing happened, and once they were all on board at the same time, they all had to be on board at the same time, they gave Lolita the boot, and then they made the jerks. So, since you guys, I have a video up of this, we'll go ahead and just post this on the community wall for people to see even more accessibly. I just had something to say on this because, you don't find pure. Have you guys I have never had anything like this come out on me where somebody has absolute proof of me fucking lying to your guys' face. This is absolute proof of Pearl. She literally said that they didn't reach out to the sisters or the kid, they didn't reach out to the sisters. It was a third party, but yet it was basically, it wasn't really, it was like a 6-Up to them. It was basically a mod, for a person that was one of them, basically, that just didn't go on panel. And somebody who has been a troll from the beginning, claiming they were my friend at one time and a mod of mine and gave me all kinds of money, which has shown zero proof of this, all kinds of money. So when Jim passed, she thought it would be a good idea to contact us, message the sisters, and then email the circle jerks. and then teamed up with that was bad enough evidence. This is even worse because this, you said, didn't you say, Pearl? Oh, a child. I'm going to have to tag Queen Bee in this. We're going to have to tag Queen Bee. We're going to have to talk, white boy. Here, let's, circle jerks Discord. Queen Bee. Hold on. Queen Bee. AB. White boy. Who else? Who else I need to tag in that to so they can see? I'm not tagging the circle jerks. Like they know all this stuff already. I thought Pearl said children this is crazy. I can't believe all this. How this is like all came out like this. I thought Pearl said content via the kids. I think I'm just not going to type anything. I'm not going to even. I'm just going to tag them. Um, 3 weeks after they were messaging, they were reaching out to Jim's kids and ruined. No, I'm just going to say, and 3 weeks after Jim passed, and they passed, and they were reaching out to Jim's kids. Pretty disgusting, if you ask. Well, I'm not going to say that. There we go. I see here. Who do we have as a new member here? Oh, thank you, Curvy Barbie. Let me see. Did it post? Wow. All right, guys. I'm going to go try to lay down, and I just had to get that out. I couldn't sleep until that was out. And, you know, if I keep this short, it's better to keep this short anyway so more people see it. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for sure. And hopefully we can just hopefully this is it. Like, seriously, I just want it to be done. I know. Yes. So anyways, good night, guys.